start to rock your knees side to side, making slow, steady movements. Big or small movements depending on what feels good to your hips. Have your feet about as wide as the mat. This helps to loosen up the hips. Then swing your left arm around and then your right arm around. Gently swinging your arms around. Going to the right side, bring your left arm around. Twisting to the right. If it feels good, come down onto your right elbow and slide your left fingers away from you. Holding it here in the twist. Remember, you can stay on your hands if that feels better. And then inhale, slowly come up and out. Gently swing your knees to the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, come down onto the left elbow and stretch your right fingers out past your left fingers. If it feels better to stay up on the hands, do so. Enjoy the stretch down the right side of your body, especially in the right lower back. And inhale, slowly come up and back to center. Using your abdominal muscles, roll down onto your back. Exhale, roll up into a ball, and inhaling up into bridge pose. Exhale, roll up into a ball, and inhaling up into bridge pose. Exhale, rolling into the ball. Inhale, up into bridge pose, feet apart. Exhale, roll up into a ball. Inhale, up into bridge. Exhale, rolling into a ball and then coming down. Keep your right knee in towards your chest and then take your right knee over to the left for a spinal twist. This helps realign the spine. Roll onto your back and switch legs. Let your right leg rest on the floor and hug your left knee in toward you. Take your left knee down to the right, stretch out through your left arm. Nice way to massage the abdominal organs, improving circulation to those organs, improving their health and function. This is good for digestion and elimination. Roll onto your back. Hug both knees in and rock your knees side to side. And then practice rocking horse, rocking back and forth. You can make small movements or larger movements. Rock all the way up to seated. Stretch out through your left heel and bend your right knee. And then drop your right knee down. If you have a strap, you can put your strap around the ball of your left foot. And inhale, lift up through your chest, pulling back on the strap, looking up. This reduces stiffness in the neck, tones the kidneys and abdominal organs. And then folding forward. Holding onto the strap with your left hand, inhale, sweep your right arm around and back. Switching legs. Inhale, lifting up, rolling your shoulders back and down. Looking up, and then you can also hold on to your foot with your hands, or you can hold on to the strap. Exhale, folding forward a little more. Head to knee pose. Inhale, sweep your left arm around and back. Opening up the chest. And then folding forward. Stretch both legs out, folding forward. with your hands behind you, bend your knees. Inhale, lift your hips up. So that's the gentler variation. The more challenging variation, keep the legs straight. Lift your hips up. And then exhaling down. Take the strap around the balls of both feet. Inhale, lift up and back. Nice long straight back. And then exhale, fold forward a little deeper. You can hold onto the strap, or you can hold onto your feet, or you can wrap your hands around the back of your feet if you happen to have very flexible hamstrings. But most of us will hold onto the strap. Nice deep breathing, and then inhale, come up. Bring the soles of your feet together in butterfly. And exhale, fold forward. It's a wonderful hip opener, great stretch for the inner thighs. Releases the hips and groin, lower back. Cross your ankles and come forward onto your hands and knees. Stretch your right knee forward and stretch back through your left foot. Or you can slide the right foot over a little closer to the left hip if your knees and hips are flexible, or even up toward your wrist if you have very flexible hips and knees. But most of us will feel more comfortable with the right foot directly underneath the hips. Roll the left hip down. Walk your hands toward you. Walk your hands back toward your hips. Roll your shoulders back and inhale, lift up. If it feels good, bend the left knee. Or keep it straight. If it feels good, you're welcome to reach back and pull the foot in a little closer. But only if that feels good to your knee. And then stretch back into downward facing dog. Slide your left knee forward. Roll your right hip down. Stay on your hands, or come down onto your elbows, or come down onto your forehead. Roll your shoulders back and down, lengthen through the crown of your head, stretch back through your right toes, and roll your right hip down slightly so the back of the hips are level. Your left foot can be directly under your pelvis, or you can start to move your left foot over in front of your right hip. Just make sure that your knee is happy. You can also put a folded blanket underneath your hips to lift the hips up. Bend your right knee, or keep it straight. You also have the option of pulling the foot in a little closer, if that feels good. And then release. Stretch up into downward facing dog, letting the back of the knees stretch. Walk your feet in or jump. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, circle all the way up to standing, and exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step back with the right foot. Come down on the right knee, up onto the fingertips, circle the arms up or stay on your fingertips. Exhale, fold forward, step back into down dog. Inhaling into plank, press back through the heels. Exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk or jump your feet forward. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, sinking down. Bend your knees, circle your arms up. And Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, circle up and arch back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, big step back with the left foot. Come down the left knee. Inhale, up onto the fingertips. Stay here or bring your hands to your right knee. Pull your belly away from your thigh and circle your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhaling into plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, whichever feels better. Exhale, down dog. Walk or jump your feet forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, sinking back down. Bend your knees. Inhale, circle up into chair pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk or jump your feet forward. Inhale, looking up. Exhaling down. Inhale, bend the knees. Circle the arms up. Chair pose. Exhale, hands to your heart, mountain pose. Inhaling up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk or jump forward. Inhale, looking up. Exhaling down. Bend the knees. Inhale, circle the arms up into chair pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. I'll mirror you. Inhale, circle your arms up and go into tree pose. Bring your left foot by your ankle, calf, or up on your thigh. You can have your hands wide or arms parallel or palms together, stretching out through the index fingers. We'll switch sides. Bring your foot to your ankle, calf, or thigh. Arms parallel or palms together, intertwining the fingers, stretching up into tree pose. And then slowly circle down. You can use a strap in this next pose. If your shoulders are tight, you'll probably find the strap more comfortable. Step back with your left foot, take your left hand up and down, and then take your right hand to your lower back. Hold on to the strap as you fold forward into pyramid pose. Pyramid pose, release arthritis of the neck, shoulders, elbows, and wrist. Reduces menstrual pain, good for the kidneys. Inhale, come up, bend your right knee, warrior one. Then leaning forward onto your right leg, balancing on the right leg, come up into T-pose. Release your arms and we'll switch sides. Right arm up, left hand down, and then reach your hands as close together as you can comfortably get them. If you can hold on without the strap, you're welcome just to hold on to the fingers. Otherwise, use the strap. Stepping back with your right foot and folding forward. Going as far forward as it feels good to your body. It's not important that the head comes close to the knee, just that you feel a good stretch up and down the back of your legs. This pose tones the liver, the spleen, cools the brain, and soothes the nerves. Inhale, come up, bending your left knee, coming up into Warrior One, holding it here, pressing down to the right heel, and stacking the left knee over the ankle. Getting ready for T-pose. There's a gentle beginner's version and a little more challenge, and then when the body horizontal, the more challenging variation. Practicing whichever variation feels comfortable to you, where you feel comfortable but yet challenged. And inhale, come up. Release the arms. Turn, take a nice wide stance. I'll mirror you. So turn your left foot out 90 degrees, slide your right heel away from you. Reach out, down, and then up for triangle pose. Stretch your right arm up by your ear so you feel like an even bigger stretch along the right side of your waist and ribs. Stretch your fingers straight up toward the sky, and then bend your left knee, left elbow on your left knee. Side angle stretch. Stay here or come into half moon. You can put your hand on the mat or on a block. It's also a good pose to do against the wall. And then coming back into side angle and up into Warrior Two. Switching your feet around, reversing the feet, turn your right foot out 90 degrees. And coming into triangle. Right hand down, left arm reaches up by the ear so you feel an even bigger stretch up and down the left side of the waist. Bend your right knee, place your elbow on your knee, side angle stretch. Stay here or go into half moon by reaching down through your right hand, balancing on your right leg and lifting your left foot up into the air. Again, you can have your hand on your mat or you can have it on a block. Bend your knee and come down. So back into side angle stretch. And then from side angle, coming up into Warrior Two. Parallel your feet. You can use a block in this next pose, letting your hands rest on the block as you fold forward, or letting your hands rest on your mat and letting the head rest on the block. Roll your shoulders, lifting your shoulders away from the ears. Let the crown of your head rest on the block, or let your hands rest on the block. Move your belly toward your inner thighs. Move your elbows slightly toward, and inhale, come halfway up. Walk your feet in. And come down onto your hands and knees. And we'll go ready for camel pose. Rotate your hips backwards. Lift up through your belly, through your chest, through your throat, and through your chin. Arching your back into camel. Look straight ahead, or if it feels good to your neck, look up. Keep your hands on your lower back or bring them down to your thighs or to your heels. Camel. It opens up the throat, the chest, the abdomen, the thighs, the groin, and the back. Nice deep stretch for the hip flexors. And slowly tuck your chin in and come out of camel. Crossing your ankles, come to a seated position. And then using your abdominal muscles, balancing on your sit bones, come up into boat pose. Keeping the knees bent or straightening the legs for a little more challenge. Slowly come down and out. Rolling down onto your back. And come all the way down, stretching the legs out. A little more abdominal work. Lift the arms, the head, the shoulders, the legs just a few inches off the ground. working the abs. And then slowly rolling down. Hug your knees in and rock your knees side to side. Just letting the lower back be massaged. We'll go into a twist, star twist. So take your left arm up by your ear, take your right leg over and down to your left side. And your right arm stretches out away from you, so that you're stretching north, south, east, and west. Take a moment and vigorously stretch north, south, east, and west. And then bend your knee and elbows and come back to center. Switch sides. Straighten your right leg and bring your right arm up by your ear. Stretch your left arm out to the side. Stretch your left foot up into the air and take your left leg over and down to the right side of your mat. Stretch north, south, east, and west. Vigorously stretch through your fingers and toes, and then soften and relax the twist. Stretching. Deep breathing. And bend your knees and your elbows, slowly rolling onto your back. Center your hips, ground your feet, roll your hips up into bridge pose. If it feels good, intertwine your fingers. The feet are grounded about 8 inches apart. Thighs are parallel. Bridge pose strengthens the back, the buttocks, the spine. Exhale, slowly roll your spine down. Getting ready for relaxation. Get as comfortable as you can on your back for relaxation. Soft and relax your toes, your feet, your ankles, your shins, your calves, and your knees. Soften and relax your thighs, your pelvis, your abdomen, and your chest. Relax the sides of your body, the muscles in your buttocks and lower back, your middle and upper back, relaxing your shoulders, down your arms, into your elbows. Soften and relax your wrist, your hands, and your fingers. Soften and relax your neck, your throat, your chin, and your jaw. Relax your lips, your cheeks, your nose, your eyes, your eyelids, your eyebrows, your temples, across your forehead and into your entire scalp. Relaxing everywhere, relaxing everything. Observe how your breath is coming and going, rising and falling, like life that is constantly changing. Where is the stillness, the ever-present, unchanging essence that lies at the root of all things? As you watch your breath, notice how the mind is captivated by thoughts, feelings, and sensations. Notice how the mind can follow the endless fluctuations of the breath. Yet in between each breath there is a brief pause. It is most noticeable at the end of the exhalation. Allow your attention to be captured by this special pause between the rising and the falling of the breath. Feel yourself recline into that pause as if lying back into the arms of someone you trusted with your life. Notice that in this pause there is no thought, no sensation, only a glistening stillness. As you enter the pause more completely, notice also that it becomes more spacious. As you feel the expanse of that pause, let your whole being feel it. This is the root of the breath. The inhalation is born of the stillness, and the exhalation returns to the stillness. Thoughts, feelings, and sensations, pleasant and unpleasant, arise and dissolve back into this unchanging stillness. Allow yourself to become this luminous stillness. This stillness has always been present within you. As distractions rise, as noises and work projects assert their urgency upon your consciousness, there is no need to deflect or protect yourself from them. Both stillness and thoughts can exist at the same time. Let yourself be nourished by the peace of this stillness, and carry the stillness with you throughout the day with each breath. Relax into your stillness. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bending your knees. Slowly roll onto your side. Gently. roll up to a seated position, just taking your time. Bringing your hands to your heart. Namaste.